Pisces, I need you to make sure that you're not getting lost in your head or that you're so focused on the goal or the reward that you're not paying attention to everything else that's currently present or for new opportunities that are on the horizon. Welcome to your Taurus season Tarotscope. Pisces, there was this energy when I was channeling for you. It's like you were looking through this, like, it's not a telescope, or what's that, like, old fashioned kind of, in like cartoons when they're looking like an ocular, like one lens. Anyway, you were looking so focused and you were so obsessed with the end destination that you were literally sinking in quicksand. It's like you were trying to look and to focus and you're like, this is where I want to go. I know I need to be there. This is where I'm meant to be. And in the meantime, you were just like drowning and in this like molasses. So I just don't want you to get hung up on whatever goal or reward or energy that you're manifesting, because when we're so consumed by it, we're missing out on the last step of manifestation, which is letting it go. And what was interesting, it was like there was this giant party happening around you, but you weren't even able to enjoy any of it because you were so focused on looking ahead. And so, of course, knowing where you need to be and where you're going is important, but not fixating on it so that you're missing out on all the beauty around you. And that's reflected straight up in the cards. First card we have is the Five of Cups reversed, and then we have the Five of Pentacles, but then we have the Fool. So with this Five of Cups reversed and the Five of Pentacles, some of you might just be very much in your head or stuck in scarcity mindsets, or things maybe not going the way that you want, or maybe you had a nice little uptick, but now things don't look as positive, or it's just a lot. And I think with everything that's going on right now, Pisces are so sensitive to the energy around them. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or consumed, or that this energy is so up and down for you lately, notice where you're giving your energy to and what you're allowing into your energy sphere. I always say back away from the news and news sources. You'll hear about anything important, and if it's really dragging your energy down, taking that time back, just bring it back to basics. Know that everything you're putting in is coming back around, and that any of this doubt or fear, a lot of it, of course, is internal and is a mental energy. But I do think, I know, that Scorpio full moon on April 26th is going to be very intense. And given that Pisces is also a water sign, you're going to be feeling it as well. So making sure, like, we're all going to feel it, but us water signs feel it just a little bit more with Scorpio energy. So make sure that you're taking that time to rest, to recalibrate any of those fears, especially I think just around money or love or both, or just relationships ending, or things kind of coming up to that cycle. You just really had your solar return, and now you had Aries season to process. And what I'm kind of feeling, it's like that one final pushback from the universe to make sure that you're not going to buckle or crumble right before a new opportunity or right before a new blessing that's really going to take you to the next level. Remember, it's always, and this has basically come up for every single sign, so I think it's just something that we all need to hear, is those periods of contraction and expansion. You're not always going to be expanding every single week, month, year. That wouldn't make any sense. You wouldn't be able to keep up with it. You need those times of contraction to recalibrate and to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to be doing. And I think a lot of you too, I mean, you're just kind of hearing, if you're scared about spending money, or you're scared, or like you're really watching your finances, remember that Taurus is a very compatible energy with Pisces. They make a lot of sextiles with regards to the astrology, and with Venus in Taurus up until May 6th, you're gonna receive blessings, especially if you're a Pisces with Taurus placements in your chart, which is very likely. You're gonna be receiving these blessings as well, so you don't need to stress out as much. And a big thing with the Five of Cups is just being so in your head about maybe one or two things not going your way, but ignoring all the blessings that you have. So just making sure that you bring it back to gratitude, bringing it back to that spiritual, emotional practice to make sure that you're stable, so that you can potentially just sidestep this Five of Pentacles altogether and get to the Fool. I will say that that energy may just be more apparent during the full moon, but if you can navigate those waters, you'll come out the other side much stronger. So let's see what else is coming through for Pisces. What else do Pisces need to know? Yeah, I mean, this is so token, but bass, relaxing in water. I just kind of see this energy of, like, if you have a pool, it's like these floaties of like a, those chairs, those inflatable chairs where you're just living your best life. I think just using water as a way to release any of these stressors or anxieties. Of course, bougie baths with salts and rose petals and essential oils, and just taking that time to allow any of that stress to be dissolved from your body, and whatever self-care practices mean to you, Pisces, this is definitely a vibe there. And this is kind of like a pardon me, but a theme that came through for all the water signs. But focus on yourself first. Like, this is an energy to make sure that you're taking care of, and that you're not just giving and giving and giving. Because a lot of times too, with that 5 of Cups, it's like we're so disappointed that a relationship or an opportunity worked, but there had been so many red flags that were like, this was never meant to work. You were given time and time again that you needed to pull back, that you needed to rest, and you didn't listen, and then now you're upset about it. So if you need that time just to take a step back and to reassess and reflect, do so. Connecting in with pets. I just keep seeing like cats and dogs, and just really having that energy of like unconditional love from a pet, even if it's not yours, if it's someone, a loved one that you can kind of spend that time with, and just being around that kind of energy. And it's kind of cute. The Fool card, you can see that white dog with that traveler with this new chapter. So some of you have been thinking about getting a dog or a cat, then maybe this is a sign for sure that would be something that would benefit you. Yeah, I love that. I love how it was like a dog or a cat. A cat. So that Strength card, Pisces, you have all the strength, the stamina, the energy, the confidence that you need to get to that next level. I think that you need to pump up your tires a little bit, or remember how much of a badass you are. The Strength card, of course, you can see that infinity symbol above the figure's head. She's literally has enough strength to kind of like hold the lion's mouth open, that she can tame this wild beast, not really exerting a lot of effort or force. And so if there's like an internal beast that you're fighting right now, you get to tame that. And I think that, because I'm going to pull a few more cards, the next 2 cards that you have, we have the 2 of Swords with the Tower card. And so I think that there's going to be an opportunity, or kind of something that you know you need to make a decision on, and you can do it the easy way or the hard way. And with the Tower there, you're kind of being nudged that you know there's a really big expansion on the horizon. You know that there's going to be an opportunity. And some of you might just be scared. You're like, oh, there's just so much work that I need to do. I don't know if I have any, it's just like this exhaustion. It's like, I don't know if I have any more strength to do this. Like, I'm been doing the work for so many years. I've been putting in the faith. I've been putting in the work. Where is the reward? Like, I want it now. And remember, Pisces, that we have Jupiter entering Pisces on May 13th. So that is going to be a much more benevolent energy for everyone, but especially for Pisces. That's so close. And I think, like I said, this notion for every sign of contraction and expansion, you're so close. You have the Fool, you have the Strength, you're starting new chapters, new opportunities, you're summoning the strength, but you're that close to the finish line, but maybe you don't even know it. It's like your guides, source energy, potentially even friends around you. It's like, oh, you're so close, or they perceive you to be succeeding, but internally you just are at your breaking point. So I just want to see what 2 cards are coming through for the 2 of Swords. So you can either fight it, Pisces, or you can just let go and let the universe take care of it. You might just be fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, and the universe just wants you to let go. Trust is the word I keep hearing, that whatever you're fighting for is already yours. You don't have to keep going. Like I said, being so fixated on the end goal that you're missing the party around you. Let go. Trust that it's already yours, and knowing, like, hello, boom. You're engaging in a new start, a powerful start. You need the rest zone. You need to work through any of these triggers and trauma so they don't come through again in a different form and manifest in sabotage or self-doubt, or you not being able to handle all the new blessings that are coming. And solar plexus work, of course, with that dominance of yellow, making sure that you're really standing in your power, confident, self-esteem, and doing that daily work, Pisces. So that all comes into fruition. I think that's a beautiful card to end off on, the High Priestess, that even if everything looks like it's crumbling around you, knowing that your faith is so strong, it's unshakable, there's not a drop of doubt that's already yours. And pulling back when you need to. I think a lot of you are fucking exhausted, burnt out. You need to recalibrate and take a look at that self-care so that you have the time, energy, and space to accept new love, offers, money, opportunity, okay? So that is my general reading for my Pisces angels. If this reading really resonated and you want to leave a tip or a donation, it's always appreciated. Or if you want to hop on a call and do a one-on-one reading, all that information can be found in a link in my bio. Please tag a fellow Pisces that could also benefit from this message. And if you want even more clarity, you can watch your rising or your moon sign Tarotscopes as well, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Pisces, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.